Hey, what's up, family? We at GME News, and right now, my man's BoogieDown is at work. So y'all with LV and J.
It's LV Music.
Hey, we doing a little twist to the show today. You know what I'm saying? We gonna be talking about a lot of different things. It's 50 years in the hip hop. Praise hip hop.
Woo!
You know what I'm saying? We gonna do our thing. But real quick for a quick second, I want to get like real serious. I don't do this too often, but there's been some tragic incidents in the community. Two young men, Mike Tomlin and Jerry Gardner, had their lives taken in Garfield and Wilkinsburg, respectively. And I just want to take a moment to send prayers out to the families. It's a huge hit to Pittsburgh. You know what I'm saying? A lot of people have worked with them. A lot of people have, been family. That's somebody's brother, somebody's father, somebody's son. You know what I'm saying?
No, for sure. And
we gotta do better, people. This is like crazy. I don't know how many people have passed away this year from gun violence, but it's getting like wow, man. Prayers out to the family.
Yeah, rest in peace, them guys, man.
And in other respective news, R.I.P. to Tina Turner, one of the greatest voices.
Oh, for sure.
In all of music. You know what I'm saying? Tina Turner's one to go, y'all. Like, respect. I haven't watched the documentary yet, but I feel like I just need to now.
For sure. Nah, rest in peace, Tina.
I gotta go. I gotta catch up with it, man. And with that being said, just love your loved ones, hold them close, keep them tight, make sure you kiss them goodnight, all that good stuff.
Don't wait till it's too late, man.
But yeah, man. So we got a lot of stuff to talk about today. So first of all, how you been, LV? It's been a while.
Shit, man, living, maintaining, it's still all in the music, but I do got this single out right now, Red Light, and I've been trying to get a video choreographed for that, so I'm just about to make this vision come true, come alive for this video. The song been out for a little while now, so it's about that time. That's what I'm working on.
I definitely think I remember that song. It's just bad.
For sure. Appreciate it.
Yeah. So y'all better check that out, because I have my ways of finding. No, I'm playing. I'm not Liam Nielsen. Actually, I heard he was trying to do something crazy to a black person, but that's another story. We're gonna listen to this song real quick, y'all.
It's LV Music.
What's your inspiration for this song?
Just being at a red light and shit, bro. I fell asleep one time at the red light. I ain't gonna lie, like red light. So a lot of shit can happen at a red light, bro. So just a lot of different things happen at the red light. Red light, 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 niggas about to in a dust skirt.
Yeah, there's a little sample.
Nah, we gotta hear more for that for Showski.
You trying to run that back on, dude? Shout out to Auntie and Uncle Mark on the stick.
Hey, let's not forget the producers. Yeah. It's LV Music.
I can't wait to see you perform this shit live.
I can't believe I ain't performed this shit live already. That's just crazy work.
It's because you got too many bangers.
Real light, 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 real light. Niggas miss they chance. I'm about to leave them in the dust. New situations, gotta learn how to adjust. My niggas are 100, ain't no bitch that I trust. Bent her over, ski all on her bus. Know I put it up, pour a deuce up in my cup. Cash cookies, mama say the blunt too stuffed. See you niggas faking, boy, don't make me call you bluff. Can't complain, growing up I had it rough. Picked up a check, I got hundreds and fifties. Boys on the threat, I got my niggas with me. CCC on the cash out committee. What you doing, little bitch? I am busy. Breaking her back, I am fucking her kidney. Taking her home only if she is pretty. You pulled out your Glock, but I had to send me. What the fuck could you do with me? Fucking his bitch, she can't explain. Stupid little bitch, don't know my name. All she good for is some brain. How you cross me, this shit insane. Robbed your family, you against the grain. Give me the money, I don't want no fame. I don't know how this bitch shoot. All I know is it got range. Grill winner, I gotta make it happen. Who gon' feed my family if I'm lacking some fit jeans? I ain't relaxing. Yeah, bitch, I'm taxing. Yeah.
Hey.
Yeah.
That nigga's, he's a nut. He said, I'm taxed. I love it.
Yeah.
Man.
That shit was hard. That shit was a vibe back then. I think it's time for a video, though. Yeah.
No, I feel you, bro. I feel you. And, bro, you came a long way, Obi.
Bro.
Came a long way. I heard you about to hop into your bag into some new music. What's up with that?
Bro. Man, I ain't written a song about... Before about like this last week, I've been dabbling back in. It was coming up to 6 months, on to like a year, bro. Like, not a year, but like 6 months for sure.
Yeah.
6 months for sure.
Nah, I feel you.
That's horrible.
Yeah, I haven't wrote an actual, like, entire song in, like, about the same amount of time, but I ain't gonna hold it. I wrote a couple verses, you know what I'm saying? But that, you know, that's here and there, you feel me?
Yeah, you always want to do, I wasn't doing none of that, though.
Yeah,
Like, none of that.
I feel you.
Bro, it's crazy work.
Yeah, sometimes, like, I don't know, I like to write a verse from, like, beginning to end every once in a while, just to, like, you know, keep up the pace, you know what I'm saying? Because I don't want to fall backward. Because, bro, there was a point where I started writing for so long, I fell backwards, bro. I was like, no, I ain't feeling this.
Okay.
At all, yeah, bro. I started smoking blacks, like, started smoking square. I was like, no, man. For those who aren't from Pittsburgh, whoever's watching the show, God forbid, wherever you're at, a square is a cigarette. It's a cigarette. I smoked with cigarettes. And my voice started to sound real raspy, like, you know, old church singer, like, you know what I'm saying? Like, I was in the background with the, like, I really didn't do the raspiness as well. Like, I probably, like, sound more raspy just talking, now that I think about it.
Raspy like
those smoke cigarettes.
Raspy like Randy. Randy Savage, man.
The problem is, I got something in the air tank all the time. I gotta take my air tank to the bathroom.
You could be on one of the commercials.
Every time me and my wife have sex, I run out of breath. And I just roll over and go to sleep. Don't be like me. Them some cigarettes.
That nigga fool with it.
But no, man. For real though, like, yeah, it was a hell of a difference, you know, coming from like pink lungs to like, you know, like these lungs is cooked a little bit, little mid-rare lungs now, nigga. Like,
well, type shit.
Add a little color to them motherfuckers now, like motherfuckers is trying to breathe. Like, how many syllables was in that fucking verse?
Oh shit, for real. If people performing too, like
it sound like I just ran a triathlon, like bro, you're standing in one square space, trying to say a whole bunch of lines. You know what I'm saying?
That should be feeling like the hardest shit ever sometimes, man.
Yeah, for those who don't think that smoking affects your rapping skills, take it from me. It does.
It does. For sure. Nah, real shit it do though. Folks.
Yeah, that shit's real cool at like 17, you know, 19. You know what I'm saying? Because it's 27 now. It's like 10 years later, bro. It's a whole decade of just like. I mean, I wasn't smoking tobacco that long, though. Mm-hmm. I ain't gonna hold you. I mean, well, I smoked Black and Milds off and on for like definitely like a decade. You know what I'm saying?
Decade, that's crazy.
Off and on, though. I took long breaks sometimes, right?
Okay, then.
But like the reason why that even started, bro, is because like, you know, I was in Cleveland with my peoples.
Mm-hmm.
Respect to Cleveland, respect to the 216 Buckeyes, you know what I'm saying? And my cousins, I was like 16 at the time. But by this time, I had already started smoking.
Yeah.
But like, they wouldn't let me hit their weed, whatever, for whatever moral compass they believed in. Like, look, yeah, little cuz, this gonna fuck up your life, little cuz. I don't even want you to. Yeah, you hear me coughing like that. And then so like what they did, they gave me a black and mild.
Oh man,
they like you can hit the little. I forgot what they called it back then. It was like some type of slang where it won't even used over here, but you know, respect to Cleveland, man. Respect to Cleveland.
Call them bitches flax.
Yeah, no, it was a different time, man.
Mm-hmm.
Like early 2000s. You know what I'm saying? No, it was like 2010s because I was like 16.
Yeah.
But like, you know, that's actually like around the first time I started rapping too. You know what I'm saying? So it was like a huge culture change for me. You know what I'm saying? It was a lot. And you know, I also got like this video that I think I did like last year. You know what I'm saying? Mind the Hash. You know what I'm saying?
Oh, man, we should check that out, man. That's one of my favorite joints by you. I tell you that every time.
I appreciate you. I appreciate you. Yeah. But yeah, man. Hey, check this out real quick. We gonna talk about it. Huh? We're gonna take a short break before we check this out.
Take a short break before we get back. But whenever you get back, just expect that Mind the Hash.
It's LV and J. Smooth like PB and J. Hey, what's up, y'all? Little quick mix up. This is actually a song I actually did more recently. This is Sharingan by me, shot by King Dougie.
It's the Hash effect. Switch the approach, I'm gonna get up and go. In a predicament wrong, I'm thinking shit turn a blend into a roach. Plus I'm a rapper that's wrong, I'm rapping anybody that when I some smoke. I'm not considered a goat, I am considered a beast. Crushing any beat that I see, eat it like Bon Appetit. Bitch, I be up in the clouds, I am not from hitting leaves, but I'm still smoking the leaf. While I be cooking the verse, rain like I'm Killer B. Heads just open the gates, but I just open the 3. Wait till I get up to 5, and I'm the guy that copy rap has a rap. Man, I look into his eye, yeah. And when this fire is ashes, if this fire then burn, then don't forget to get ashes. If you think that I see through you, then I'm sorry that happens. Yeah, it's just my shine gun spazzing.
This video is dope as hell, bro. Yeah, I like how he's throwing the anime in there too.
I'm sorry that happens. Yeah, it's just my shine gun spazzing. Bitch, I'm happy to take for real. My wife make ramen for a meal. Let them know that it's covered with the meds. Let them know that I'm still ringing bells. Let them know that this is one of my dogs. Let them know that these hands sounds for real. I'm in a whole different type of dimension. You won't see me come up before the kill. If you want 100, you never will. Bet money I'll put up 100 bills. 5 style cause I'm too hot. And that's why that I don't chill. Pittsburgh, man, I'm still here. 4-1, I'm too ill. I'm really on top of my shit again. None of you niggas is ever gonna finish. I'm getting tired of hearing the minimum. I'm getting fired about.
Man,
Sharingan, man.
That shit.
Yeah, shout out to King BoogieDown,
bro. One of them right there, bro. That's one of them ones right there. Cause when I fired his ashes, yeah, that's one of them ones right there, bro.
Yeah, I appreciate it, bro. I appreciate it. Yeah, Dougie. You know what I'm saying? Shout out to King Dougie. You know what I'm saying?
Oh yeah, shout out Dougie, man.
And that's what it's like to just work with your own people. We ain't go like super outside of the circle for that. You know what I'm saying? Like it takes a community. You know what I'm saying? To accomplish big things. People think you just gotta cut people off to accomplish big things, and it's like really, you need people to do shit in life, whether you acknowledge it or not.
Yeah, them is the
saying.
That's gonna support you at the end of the day.
Like you need somebody to do something. Everybody does what they needs to do in a line in order for the whole system to work.
Exactly.
You know what I'm saying? So why not gain people's trust instead of cutting people off? You know what I'm saying? Like just a simple, what is it, like transaction? Ain't that how it go? Like you get, you give, you give, you get. You feel what I'm saying?
For
It
sure.
doesn't have to be that direct, but it's at this the humanist level. Just give goodness and you'll receive it. It doesn't have to be from the same person.
Exactly.
That's what people forget too.
And you burning bridges like before you even get to where you're trying to get to. So it's like it's gonna be harder. Yeah, and you blocking your blessings out. You might be blocking your blessings at the same time. You don't know like what the next person got to offer. You know what I mean, to the situation. So
yeah, it's like the shit you give is not always going to like come back from the same person. I don't think I can't say that enough. The blessings you give is not always going to come back from the same person. So if you if you look at it in just a one-way street, you want, like you said, block your blessings.
Nah,
because
shit
blessings
down,
come from all directions. And you looking at this one motherfucker expecting to get that shit back to you, like
yeah. now you got all these expectations and then you're gonna be let down. But that was self-caused at the end of the day. True.
Man, it's like you see music groups come up, like NWA, a whole bunch of brothers in the community, and then feuds start happening over money. You got like Dr. Dre signing with Suge Knight, then breaking from Suge Knight.
Mm-hmm.
You know what I'm saying? The whole NWA going from 5 people to like, wasn't it 3 people left? Hey, how many people was left in NWA after? I think it was like you had Ice Cube and Dr. Dre left. That left Eazy-E.
Dre.
Who?
Dre.
No, I'm talking about after Dre left, because Ice Cube and Dre left. And forgive me, y'all, for my uneducatedness. And one of the most popular hip-hop groups of all time. But to be honest, those were my 3 favorites. So it's like, I was born in the 90s, for retrospectives who ever think I'm an old-ass man. And, I like 80s music. And respect to all the 80s artists, first of all.
For sure.
You know what I'm saying? I love me some NWA. Even if I don't know y'all names, I know y'all voices.
For sure. They paved the way.
Everything. What's it? Slick Rick. That was my guy. You remember The Great Adventures of Slick Rick? You ever hear that song?
Mm-hmm.
Or the album? That was some good shit. Do you have any artists like from the 80s you ever listen to, bro? You ever like just dabble into the past real quick?
So I would say like, shit, was Rick James all back then?
Yeah.
Rick James. He had a couple joints I like.
Give it to me, baby.
Was Charlie Wilson out back then? I got a couple joints by him. I mean, was Mike making music back then?
Yeah, hell yeah, Michael Jackson.
Yeah. So I got a couple, but
it was cold last night. I'm still on Rick James.
Them was my guys right there. That was no folks right there.
No, don't get me started on Michael Jackson. I'll do a karaoke scene for the whole rest of the podcast. Michael Jackson songs that I just know at the back of my head, man. Bro was funky trash.
Yeah.
He was funky and fresh. That's how you do it. Bro abused his crotch just for entertainment.
Hey,
he got a handprint in his drawers. Like all his drawers got a permanent handprint from that same glove.
He retarded with it.
All his pants. Now I remember me and Uncle Mark, we used to work at the Hill, man. And I don't know if you ever heard I ever watched the movie Footloose with Kevin Bacon. And I kept saying to Uncle Mark, like Michael Jackson would have been like the perfect person to replace that person to sing it.
Oh,
That
shit.
man cracking up. You remember that shit on? Get loose, Footloose, kick out your tennis shoes. See, kids, that's one thing. You smoke tobacco, will sound like Michael Jackson when you try it. Don't. That was a joke. No kid should be watching this. Tell your mom. Hand her the phone. Said, Uncle J Hash is saying bad words today. I don't know.
Cause when I found his ashes.
But yeah,
That's
man.
my shit right there, bro. What else you been working on? But you said you been laying a couple verses though, like here and there.
Yeah, like
Okay.
I wrote some see the thing is I haven't recorded as much as I wrote. So like on the recording level, I'm like kinda off. But like just recently I had dropped a verse on this song we're about to be doing for promotion called Smoking a Porch.
I bet.
Like that shit was fire. I actually did like a one take Tony on that.
Okay.
Yeah, bro. I like, cause what's crazy is, bro, when we originally made the song, we was like, you know, I came up with the hook. Boogie was fucking with it crazy with the beat that I think, like, I brought the beat, and then like, bro, just like ate the song, like he just like crept on it, bro, and just like straight up so calm. Like sniper killed that shit, bro. It was just like, and when I heard his verse, and I listened back to the song, I was not satisfied with my verse at all. It was just like, it was like one of those like, you know, I have mad respect for Big Sean for not changing his verse after he heard Kendrick's verse on Control.
Yeah, bro.
I couldn't have been that nigga, bro. I would have heard that shit and be like, oh, back to the
Yeah, I gotta go back.
laboratory.
Yeah, go back to the lab.
Like,
Nah.
like that, I am not going to let that be my representation. Like, dog.
For sure.
No.
Sound
So,
like this song.
So, but like, you know what I'm saying? So what I did was I took part of the ending of my verse, right? Because at the end of the verse, I kind of like did like a little melodizing, and I just took that and placed it in the hook because the hook sound kind of samey. So
Okay.
I added that to switch up to the hook. You feel what I'm saying? Then I just took the beginning of my verse and just wrote a whole another half to that verse. It actually sounded more like a verse instead of melodizing.
Okay.
And it worked out just great.
Well,
know what
you
I'm
heard
saying?
it here first, man. Y'all better be on the lookout for that.
Yeah, smoking on the porch.
Smoking on the porch.
Smoking on the porch for a little bit. We smoke on that porch for a little bit. I don't sound like that on the song. Like, nah, it sounded like I was kind of straining. Like I was trying to pick something up.
Shit, I would hope not.
Like my big son. That boy almost as tall as me. I love him. I got a 7-year-old to my neck.
Damn, that's crazy, man.
Pray for me, y'all. It's gonna be some wild teenage years. And then I got 2 more. And the house is gonna smell like feet and ass for a long period of time, and I'm gonna be
Man.
highly upset.
Taking all of them to practice.
Wash your damn shoes.
Gonna have plenty of that.
Get the Tide Pods. I don't give a fuck if the other kids is eating them. Put them in your damn shoes.
Bro, I can't believe that was really like a thing, bro. Like, they really had to put on a label, do not eat, bro.
I pray for our children.
Like, what?
Every day there's a constant battle on stupidity, preying upon our children.
Bro, how was that ever a thing, bro?
It's like a disease. It started with YouTube videos and making challenges and shit.
Hold on, bro. Was it even kids that was on it though? Like, wasn't there like adults doing that shit too?
Yeah, bro. It always starts with adults.
What?
That's what makes it legal because you can't film a kid doing that dumb ass shit. So that's why kids start doing it after they see the adults.
Man,
Because the adults is famous. Like they got famous doing it. I make you a whole tablespoon full of cinnamon and choking up.
bro, how was that a thing?
Yeah, that's
Hey, bro, you wanna know like?
I never did the cinnamon challenge. You cannot get me to do that shit. That shit just looked painful and dumb as fuck. And I'm sorry for whoever did that feels some type of way, but I'm glad you're alive and you're kind of dumb.
Real shit.
Like,
Did
just
you
a
do
little
the
bit. You
challenge?
made in that moment in your life, that was a very bad decision. That you could have just checked out. I don't know. There are people that don't know how actually like lethal that was. Like ingesting that much cinnamon at one time, people like stop breathing, bro.
Yeah.
Like that shit was like crazy. Like you gotta
It, like,
really look up
It like
shit before you do
smothers
it.
your shit. It like smothers your lungs or some shit. Like it's
Yeah,
like
like
weird.
shit was like coming out of her nose and shit. I'm like, oh no, like what? That looks worse than mace. Why are people doing this?
Bro, you remember the lip challenge, bro? Motherfuckers used to stick their
Yeah.
lips in the bottle, bro. That was weird as
Fucking
hell.
I Show Speed did that shit. For those who don't know, I Show Speed. If you do
man.
not, want your kids to see anything like controversial or absurd, do not let them watch that man.
Speed
That
is
boy is he's he's something else, and he did that
He's
challenge,
fucked.
and his lips looked like butt cheeks. That shit was crazy. I was like, yo, and he started freaking out, and like if y'all thought like Kevin Hart was dramatic, As Show Speed is like easily one of the most like over the top like personalities on the internet right now. You know what I'm saying? I don't know about that one song he did, and because I don't know like the name of it right now, I can't really speak on it.
Yeah,
But,
it ain't even.
We all know what I'm talking about. Who do know it? You know what I'm saying? If you know, you know.
Man,
And
that shit ain't worth.
don't let your kids watch it. That is not for kids. It's barely for teenagers. I don't know who
Yeah.
it's for personally. Because as a grown man, I only seen clips out of just like just news feed shit. And I seen the controversial video, just like, cause I have a bad habit, bro, of like just like looking up the most controversial shit because people talk about it enough, and I have like just this unfathomable curiosity about shit, bro. I don't know why, bro.
Man, that's
And
how
like,
I feel, man.
and like, yeah, bro, I ended up seeing a lot of shit that I regret seeing, and that was one of those videos. I'm just like, wow.
Real shit, bro. On Twitter, I be just going to what's like trending, and that's how I be finding out most of the shit too that like be going on. That should be crazy.
I feel you. I was just like telling my nephew how like, back in like the early 2000s, the internet was much darker than what it is now. Like the internet now is like it's like either you got like I was just having this conversation. I don't know who I think I was talking to my wife, and you got like a couple of sections in internet now. It's like divided into sections, and you got like the do-it-yourself section. You got like the woke section.
Yeah.
You got like the politics section. You got like the bullshit section.
Yeah.
And then it's
Finance
like
shit.
the
Tech shit.
the darker section.
Mm-hmm.
There's a couple of things in between those like that overlap, but like in all honesty, back when like the internet wasn't like as evolved as it is now, like where there wasn't like a lot of outliers and shit. The shit that you can look up and find was like utterly ridiculous. Like YouTube had to make a whole bunch of guidelines since it first came out, man.
Real shit.
Shout out to YouTube. Getting like so many like paid artists on, easy content creator base for the most part. I don't know. Some people complain about it. I see paychecks. You know what I'm saying?
That's all it's about, baby.
I can see.
Bring me the buck.
And for those who get demonetized or whatever, I hope y'all get your money back.
Man, then they be waiting to like unmonetize your video whenever it get like 500K. Like, why you wait till I get all the way up here? You couldn't have deactivated whenever I had 2K. Like,
And YouTube savage, bro. They do that shit like,
ignorant.
that rug that was under you, swept. You like the floor, we'll sit on it.
There's one like streaming app I don't really like do too well with. I mean, I don't be on it. It's like Twitch, bro, because they be like banning all of their like top earners and shit. Like after they get a certain
Threshold,
yeah, it's like you can't go over this, and they'll like just ban you, and they won't overcome your. You can't never overcome your ban. Like it's a ban for life.
You know what that sound like? Lawsuit.
They do it to all the top guys. I don't know what that's about, but I hope y'all get y'all money back.
Yeah, man. Yeah, Twitch, man. I just like it. I didn't think Twitch was gonna be that big when it first came out. It really like kind of evolved over time. It was just like some shit that was on PS4 and Xbox. You know what I'm saying? And that shit wasn't on PS3 and Xbox 360. So it's just like I'm like kind of feeling like old now with like how fast like technology evolves at this rate.
Yeah.
And PlayStation 1 sounds so far ago.
Remember how far ago the Wii was? It wasn't even back that far ago.
Yeah, I mean, that shit came out like 07.
Yeah, bro, that was a time. Like, if you got a Wii, man, send it to us, man. I want a Wii. I ain't gonna hold you. I want a Wii again, bro. Oh my goodness.
It came out in 07, bro.
I don't was shit 50 Wayne.
Yeah. 50 Wayne vibe.
M was out that
I
time.
think M took a hiatus at that point.
Who else was out?
Like, I think like one of his like closest friends passed, and he like took a little break from hip hop. And you know what I'm saying? I was actually just talking about when is he coming back, and then like around 2010 he hopped on the song on Forever with Drake and them.
Yeah, Ye was out and shit.
That was a big song, man. For those who like cultural shifts in hip hop, like listen to Forever.
Was Nas in them out there? Nas still
I
jumping
think
shit?
Nas dropped
Cassidy?
like Illmatic. I'm sorry, not Illmatic, Stillmatic around that time.
Yeah, we still had some of them guys out. Jay wasn't making no music, but
Jay-Z dropped like the Blueprint 2.
mm-hmm.
And then like that was nice. Man. I like how like music can just evolve in such a way that it's like in a whole just 10-year span it's like unrecognizable, and like the tempo, the ideals, how everything everything can literally shift in a matter of a 10-year span.
Yeah.
And it's always 10 years for some reason. And it's like, you ever notice that, bro? It's just like weird. Is that like the message from like the 70s to 80s changed, the 80s to 90s, and then it just kept like.
Yeah.
Now let's be honest.
Because think about how much the world changed and how much the times changed over 10 years.
Yeah. But you gotta think, bro. Out of all the stuff that be changing, bro, hip hop is like one of the pioneers of change.
Yeah.
Like a lot of shit don't change until hip hop changed, bro. Think about that shit, bro.
Clothes,
Fashion,
yeah, bro. Yeah, real
culture,
shit.
like motherfuckers, like the shit that people like. What happened when Madden first came out? All the rappers were talking about Madden. And if like you was playing basketball, it's like, you ain't playing Madden, you know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
And if people will like playing basketball for the sake of doing it, there will always be the outliers. Always be outliers. But then like as hip hop started evolving more, people started respecting the basketball culture more. Notice how people started paying more attention to basketball. Now it's getting to the point where there's basketball players getting paid more than football players, bro.
Yeah, for sure, bro. NFL, man. There's players in the NFL who get like $500K a year, $800K a year if you ain't guys like Lamar Jackson, shit like that. Like, yeah,
LeBron got like $44 million a year or some shit like that. Like, it's just,
Bro.
kill it.
That shit's crazy.
Bro got the body of like a superhuman though. No homo. Boss. I meant the abilities.
No, I know what you meant, bro. That shit is funny as hell. No, I know.
Cause like bro literally can like at this point he can outlive the next dinosaurs that come back. Cause they're making them.
What?
They're in the process. They gonna be walking around. LeBron gonna be like, I'm just going to crib. And he's just gonna stay in the house. And he's gonna come back outside. They're gonna be all dead. He just live another like 80 years. And he's just gonna be just fine. He's gonna run in and jump in. He's gonna just run down the street over a dinosaur skeleton. They're gonna get hit by another meteor. He's just gonna be just fine.
Yeah.
But no, respect to LeBron, man. I definitely. I don't think you're human, LeBron. You gotta prove it to me. I need a recording of your birth. I'm like, no disrespect. But like, yeah, it's a thing when like hip hop literally changed like the culture of a lot of people. And I feel like hip hop is like literally one of the most powerful tools. Cause I don't want to call it a weapon, cause really it is a tool, which is kind of funny. Motherfuckers call guns tools now, because yes, it is a tool, but in such a manner the tools can be used in a right and wrong way.
Yeah, real shit, man.
And that goes for every kind of tool. And like hip hop in itself is not just a way of expressing yourself, but it's a tool. So like when you put it in perspective, the way that the things have shifted is just because of like what tools have we been using to get our point across. Because it's like, you got to think about like the language. Because language is a tool as well. So like the way we speak changes, the way we perceive things. If you're always talking in a negative way, you're going to see things in a negative way.
Yeah, everything.
If you always think in a negative way, you're always going to feel in a negative way. Because like most of our feelings stem from our thoughts first. You know what I'm saying? So like, hip hop is powerful, y'all. Like we can't underestimate what we're saying to people. Because that's energy we putting out there that people are receiving, bro.
Real shit.
You know what I'm saying?
And everybody's receiving it in a different way.
Like every day that you make, somebody else's day bad, if you make somebody have a bad day, they can make somebody else's day, be worse. You gotta put that in perspective. You know what I'm saying? That's just a lot.
And I love music, man. Music, bro. Music could change like your mood, bro. That's how powerful it is. Like
hip hop could be fun, a whole lot of fun. Like, what is the funnest hip hop song I can think of? I like Young, Wild and Free. Shout out to Wiz Khalifa. It's one of my favorite songs of all time.
That's a great song. Mine is like, because I'm happy, come on.
Yeah, you got the Pharrell.
Yeah. That's not joint though.
No, I feel you. Yeah, that shit was on the fucking Minions, I think.
Yeah,
that shit was lit.
That was a big song. It's crazy.
Yeah, man, movie culture, hip hop does it all. Like Pharrell's a big name in hip hop culture. I think he produced one of the 2Ks, bro.
He did. He did do one of the soundtracks.
I think it was like 2012, 2011. Like I know Jay-Z did 2013. Cause that was like, like. Did they let Kanye do one? If they did, I'm tripping. I should have did it before it was controversy. I would have bought it just because.
I'd have fucked with it just because.
Like,
I buy every 2K though. I ain't even gonna sit here and hunch.
I feel you, man. Like,
2K eats at me every year, man.
2K, man. I feel like, cause I got 23. They got like such a diverse soundtrack now. And they got a lot of bangers. You know what I'm saying? But before, we get too far off track, I just want to say that it is the 50th year of hip hop. We want to keep doing this time and time again. And I just want to let y'all know that we about to sign off soon. And I just want to ask you, LB, what's your final thoughts, bro, on everything we're talking about?
Man, I'ma just I just think at the end, we had a great convo, man. I feel like at the end, it's hip hop's 50th year, man. We're gonna keep on doing this, and we're gonna keep on being here. So tune in. You dig?
And remember, respect the power of hip hop. Respect the power.
Don't forget to
Subscribe.
With this Jenny in a bottle and this pill, it's hard to swallow, nigga. Bust him out of pain, swallow me.